Hey everybody, Bob here. I'm out in my shop out here in the middle of nowhere, Montana. A couple of weeks ago, I wanted a little more music out here, and I got this idea to get myself a big old Bluetooth boombox. I found these boombox Bluetooth speakers, and they are awesome. And they thunder my shop. You know, I'm old school. I want music out here, and I want it loud, and I want to have a lot of fun when I'm out in the shop. And I love that speaker so much, but it was $400 or $500, right? And then I thought about it for a while, and I went, there's got to be a way to build something like that on my own as cheap as humanly possible rather than as expensive as humanly possible, which is what the other way is. And I'm not taking nothing away from that bump box because it is awesome. However, there has got to be a way to do it as cheap as humanly possible, and I'm going to show you how to make your own boombox for $20. I ain't kidding you. You can go on Amazon and find these parts. I'm about to show you how to do it. You ain't got to be technological or like scientific or any of that kind of stuff. It's so easy to do. You're going to watch it and go, well, I should have done that. I could do that easy. So let's go over to this other spot. You don't want to hear me talking about this. You want to see this crazy stuff. So let's go over here and see how we do this. All right, this is it. What we're looking at here, just first of all, to get to the $20, right? This little gizmo here almost looks like a little piece from a CB radio. I found that on Amazon, and there's a bunch of them that look like that, and they're all in the, I don't know, $18 to $25 range. These speakers I found on a garage sale stand. They were 50 cents a piece. I got the two of them for $1, meaning $19, $1. This is a $20 setup that you can Bluetooth your phone into. I don't know if that's blinking there or not. And I can't do it from my phone while I'm filming, but I've done this a lot. I know this works. And if you do the same, it'll work. So this is what it looks like. And I'll spin this around and show you the back of the components and what we're looking at here. Give me a second. All right, now this guy here, this little piece of equipment here, came with this little remote. Whoop, let me center him back up here. This is a surprisingly small piece of equipment. Now you can tell by my hand how tiny this guy is, right? He's not very big. According to the place that I bought this from, this is a Bluetooth audio speaker durable power amplifier FM with remote USB MP3 Bluetooth Wango Tango. This is the deal. So if you look at it, what we got here, it's got all these various modes, previous, next, volume, bass, and treble. That's all you need, right? And you got a spot for your SD card, a USB on the front, and this little piece, along with the speakers, is what you need. So let me show you the back of this. All right, now here's the back of it. And realistically, all it's got is some inputs for audio, like if you want to hook something else to it, as opposed to hooking in directly with your phone like I was doing. And then these two guys here are your speaker, right and left channels. So this is an input if you're not going to use your phone or whatever other device for Bluetooth. And then right speaker, left speaker. And what you got here, these are basic speaker wires coming off those two Bose speakers like I was showing you. Now, you don't have to know a lot about speakers and electronics to hook this up. Let me show you what you do. You push this red thing down, stuff the wire in a hole and let go. Push this black thing down, stuff that wire in a hole and go. And look what we just did. That's it. That's officially wired. This last one here, this is the power. And it turns out none of these guys seem to come with a power supply. This is 12 volt, so this is a little 12 volt source. These are easy to find. Or you can power this with AA batteries, AAA batteries, and you're going to get that 12 volts to keep that low dollar number in your build. So we plug that back in. She's over here flashing blue, blue, blue. And this thing is ready to use. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is take this off the bench, show it to you one more time. Give me a second here. Let me move this apparatus. Now, in case you've never played with speaker wires, there's just two of them. And it pains me to use the wrong tools on purpose, but I figured this is what people are going to do. So let me just bring a scissors in here instead of a wires cutter. We're going to snip these two ends off. Stretch these out a little bit here. And the way you do this, put your little scissors on here. Kind of rotate that around. And then you pull that off of there after you make a little bit of a cut. There you go. That just strips your wire. We'll do this other one here. Boom. Work our way around there with the scissors. All we're doing is just trimming that plastic off of there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little line on there. There it is. There you go. So now we've used the wrong tool for the job, a scissors, but now you have the wires for the speaker. So let's turn this dude around. And I showed you the other one. Remember, there they are, right? All you do is you take this dude, push that down, plug it in there, take this one here, plug it in there, boom. That's done. This is wired. We just wired a Bluetooth stereo, which is going to become the boombox. How great is that? All right, I kind of figured out a way to show you that we can actually play this thing, because I don't want to get a copyright claim problem going on, right? So what I did is I found us a radio station, and let's turn this up a little bit.
Nasal irrigation is an effective, all-natural way to clean your nose. It's not a drug.
Perfect, nasal irrigation. But you get the idea, right? It does play, and that's where we're at. So now we're going to figure out how to show you that we need to take this off of the power supply on the wall, which is this guy here, coming in the back, and turn this to a battery pack on board. So let me show you how to do that. All right, here we go. So we're on the back side of the unit. So we're going to disconnect the power, which is this cord here. You heard it come off. And then we're going to hook up this, which is a 12-volt AA battery holder that you can get just about anywhere online. And here's the little connector. Plugs in. And you heard it come back on. That means that right now, this whole unit is running strictly off of this little battery pack here, right? So there it is. It's plugged in. It's its only source of power. And there it is, playing the radio station.
10 below on Tuesday night.
Ooh, that's cold, 10 below. So that's all working now. So now we have proven that this is 100% a boombox. In theory, it's just not shaped like a boombox yet, right? So what we've got is a receiver, amplifier, you've got bass and treble and volume. We've got a NiCad battery pack. We've got 2 speakers that I got for $1 at a garage sale. This is now a contained unit. So if you were to bolt these together in some capacity, this is a boombox. See where I'm going with this? I just want to show you what you can do with very affordable things that you can find on eBay, Amazon, and garage sales. You don't need to spend $500 to build a boombox. I did it here legitimately with 20 bucks worth of stuff. And well, maybe there's a cheat going on here with NiCad batteries, but everybody's got some kind of battery they can rig up. You know what I kind of say? You can't do this with alkaline batteries. Like here's a 12-volt setup with alkaline. Alkaline batteries don't have the punch that you need to run something like this. And that's the key. You got to have either nickel metal, old NiCads, lithium polymer, something like that. It's got to be something robust. It's got to be something that'll take the beating. I don't want to get a copyright claim on me here. Anyway, it works. And now if you guys dig this, I will bolt this into something more interesting. So let me know in the comments below if you think this is something you can do. I don't know if it could be done any more simply. This is technically 3 pieces. 2 speakers from a garage sale. This piece, the receiver, the USB receiver. So here we are. This is 3 pieces. We've got the receiver, right? That dude right there. We've got a battery pack. That dude right there. We've got these speakers, these Bose speakers that I got a garage sale for $1. So the receiver, amplifier, and the speakers, 20 bucks. This is now technically a self-contained audio system, or a boombox, as you were. It just isn't in the shape of a boombox yet. So if you guys like what you see in here and you think this is half interesting, and you're going, hey, I'd like to see if you could make something cool out of this, drop me a note below. This is mostly to get you guys on board going, this is not hard. I can do this. I can make my own boombox, and people will think you're like Bill Nye the Science Guy. What do you got going on there? Well, I made this boombox from scratch, and it's kind of killing it. You know what I mean? So let me know what you think below, and if you guys like it, I'll make something cool out of this baby. We'll take the speakers apart and do something fun. And just know the price of this kind of stuff goes up and down a little bit. I built this for $20. The title of the video is probably going to be $20 boombox. But just know that this piece fluctuates, right? And whether you get lucky with a garage sale speaker or not. But I legitimately built this for 20 bucks and then threw these NiCads on here to power it. And I didn't even have to put the NiCads on there to power it. I could have powered it off of this guy over here. But you can do this still in the sub $30 range if you don't just happen to have this freebie laying around with the battery. And it's even got a remote control. So Let's get out there and get to building. Let me know if you build one of these kind of things. And let's, if you dig it, man, I really want to put this into a case. I think that'd be super cool. So if you guys are into that, man, I'm into it. Let's do it.